There's approximately only 50 more years left of nutrients in the ground to continue to grow our crops. We as a society waste 40% of the food that we actually grow. This is a huge macro problem, that we're wasting too much and that our soils are declining in efficiency and therefore productivity.
People are really looking more broadly, thinking about the solutions more innovatively, and you're finding that with that demand, there are increasingly companies that are coming up to provide those services and innovations to address that segment of the market. There's so much more focus in agriculture, different innovations in food, so you see a lot of activity around plant-based products, research in that area, and both also on the entrepreneur side.
KDC Ag consumes meats, fruits, vegetables, and baked goods from the supermarkets every single day. And what we do is we take that balanced diet, put it through a grinder very similar to your teeth, use digestive enzymes very similar to your stomach, and within 3 hours we have a liquid, nutriently dense, and sustainable organic product. The very next day, farmers are able to utilize those very same nutrients that you and I as humans were relying upon yesterday directly into their soil or into an animal to create a healthier, more nutritious, and more environmentally sensitive animal or produce. There's a tremendous amount of innovation and creativity that people are starting to focus on and start to utilize capital to really make meaningful and impactful change across the world, because they're now seeing that these types of investments or these types of technological solutions are actually economical.
Food Future Co. was founded in 2016 with the mission to help early-stage companies who have had some market traction scale and grow through that early-stage cycle. Over time, we can create collaborations and partnerships that can really lift and make an impact across the ecosystem as a whole. I think there's a lot more opportunity for the private sector and government to work in partnership. I've seen many times where through the groundswell and the commitment of the private sector, the government also comes along and enacts regulation to then support what the private companies have already moved to. Particularly in good food landscape, partnerships across the board from public and private are increasingly becoming very important.
We need to start to change over the next 5 years. We can't keep talking about the next 20 or 30 years. People are starting to care about how their waste is utilized and creating this circular economy where there is no waste, and how do we use that in a regenerative, environmentally sustainable way. Creating that circular economy so that there is no food waste is imperative to us as a business and also imperative to us as a society.